and all this other stuff.
Yeah, I can address that.
Yeah, go ahead. I
can address that.
I'm
dating a girl. Yeah, she used to, she does OnlyFans. She used to do a little bit more. Her and I met. What do you want me to tell you? I don't know. I'll tell you guys. But her and I met at a shoot. I've never been too into that scene. And we hit it off. We went through a lot together, on and off. It wasn't perfect at first. We talked for a little bit. Honestly, like, she blocked me for like 2 months and then came back, and we were on and off. And
God, she blocked you?
Yeah. Well, she saw me out. There was one night I was out after a shoot with, like, she saw a bunch of girls at the table, and it's funny because a lot of people have their opinion on this girl, but she's an amazing girl, bro. And I know you have your opinions and everything. We talked before the show, but this is an amazing girl. We actually have similar values when we're dating someone. It's just it's us two.
Did she apologize for blocking you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she did.
Because you can make the argument like, yo, you were doing worse on camera, and I gave you a chance.
That's true.
Yeah, well, every time when we were talking, she stopped. She gave it up. We stopped talking for a while. And then she came back, and she was in a different country, and she flew across the country. She's in a very dark place. I was in a very dark place too. I was in between, like, I had nothing going for me. I didn't have a channel. I had nothing. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm 26 years old, no money. And we kind of just were there for each other. She quit everything for me. Everything. I see every comment in the book. I've seen everything there possibly could be, and I think it would affect me if it was true. You hear cuck, you hear this, you hear that. Like, for me, I'm like, I don't give a fuck because it's not true. She gave up everything for me, and this girl is loyal to me. She, you guys have your opinions on what a girl should be. I've watched the show a little bit. Everything you guys say that a girlfriend should be loyal, should root for you, should support you, should ride for you. Everything. Yeah, that's what she is for me. All that. I get what you guys are saying. This girl, she has a past. Yeah, I get that. I'm not gonna come on here and say, oh, I'm cool with that. I wasn't cool with that. Like that was very hard for me. I don't actually support porn at all. I don't support OnlyFans. I don't watch porn. Before, there's a video, I think it's even on Bradley Martin's channel. Someone asked me about, I didn't jerk off for 6 months. I didn't watch porn before I was in a really, I don't now, but I don't need to. But before that, it's just that those are not my morals. But I think in a relationship, I don't know how you feel, ladies, but I do think a man leads the way in a relationship. She knows how I feel. She knows what goes for me. Go ahead.
Question.
Yeah.
Did you tell her to stop, or did she stop automatically?
So she came to me. I'm gonna be real with you. She told me, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. It was destroying. It was hard for her. It was very hard for her. She was in a very dark place. I don't want to talk too much on her shit, but
right.
The first 2 weeks we started talking again. I lived in Orange County. She lived in LA. She told me this. I drove every day from OC to LA, and I don't want to talk about it too much, but she would, like, literally be in my arms being like I regret all this. I wish I didn't do this.
Yeah, understandable.
She's so yeah. I what was the question?
No, I just want to know who.
Initiated
that.
And I told her, I was like, we had a lot of time leading up to this. We met way before we actually started dating. I remember the day I was with her. I was like, I love you. Like, I really love you and care about you. It was very hard for me. I never opened up for her the whole time we talked.
Wait, you guys been together 6 months?
We've been together 6 months, but before that, we knew each other probably another 6 months.
So you've known each other for a total of a year?
About a year.
Okay.
About a year.
Right.
But I was on and off.
And you love her in 6 months?
I do. I love her. I love this girl.
You know it's real?
I know it's real. I really, really do. I think you know. Okay. Yeah, I told her. I told her. I was like, look, like, I don't know. I know you don't want to do it. I know you have all these thoughts. But I was like, I can't do it. Like, that's just not something that. But in the first bit of we talking, that shit is hard for me. I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
But
I got a question for you.
Yeah, let's hear it.
What's the most challenging obstacle dating a famous former porn star?
Cause that shit's not easy, bro.
It's not like
Good
she's
question.
a regular one,
Yeah.
you know. And I think everyone in the chat knows who she is. They're all spamming her name. But well, what's the most challenging thing? Because if it's like, it's one thing if you date a girl that's like unknown and like she went to OnlyFans for a bit and she quit, but to date someone that was like legitimately like a famous porn star, like what's you think is the most challenging obstacle or obstacles? There might be more than one.
Yeah. I think at first, I'm a protective guy. Like, this is my girl. This is my girl. That's how I feel. Like, I don't want any other guy talking to her, flirting with her. I think even like in the fact knowing like that's out there, that makes me upset.
Yeah.
Makes me mad. That hurts me. I don't want any girl or any guy doing anything with my girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any man would feel that way.
I'm not coming on here and saying like I'm for that. I'm not ashamed to tell you guys that.
Yeah.
That's just the truth. But I got to know this girl more and more, and she's an incredible girl. She's the sweetest girl I've met. She's the smartest girl I've met. And I think everyone deserves a second chance. And it was hard for me, but I got to a point where we're a couple months in a relationship, and I had to ask myself, like, is this what I want? And if it is, I can't look back. I have to accept it. And I accepted it. And this girl is the most loyal. Everything I'd ever want in a relationship, anything I'd want in the future with a girl, this girl has. She's incredible. She's there to take care of me when I come back from my long trips and I'm exhausted. She supports me with everything I do. She ride or die. We have no place to stay in LA. We gave up our place. When we come to LA, she hosts all the guys, my whole team, my producer, everything. Like she supports everything I'm doing, and we're doing really well, and we're succeeding more and more every day, and she's there riding by my side. And I think all of that, that's what I want. And her and I have great chemistry. I have a lot of fun. This is an amazing girl.
All right. Well, I mean, me and you talked kind of off air, so I'm not going to bring all the things up. I mean, I
we can talk
disagree.
about it. I'm cool to talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, I disagree with giving a girl a second chance. I genuinely think that once girls make certain decisions, they're blacklisted for life.
Let me say this.
Yeah, go ahead.
That might be true. And I do think there are some things you can't come back from, and you should never do this, but I did. And that's that.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I think that's where me and you disagree. Well, where you think second chances are appropriate, and I could see how people come to that. But me, I think there's certain behaviors that if a woman exhibits it, she disqualifies herself for life from a serious relationship. And then given like the caliber of like, she wasn't just like doing that; she's like huge, in the industry. So for me, it would be a big no. But everyone's different, man. Everyone tolerates different things.
I'm not
so.
saying it wasn't tough.
Yeah,
it was tough.
I would imagine.
He's a strong man.
Yeah, you have to be strong. There's a lot of things.
You gotta be strong. Beyonce and Jay-Z had this situation.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
They did.
That's different.
No, they didn't.
This might be a one of a kind situation, and that's why you can't listen to anybody. Sure, you can take your friends' opinions in and everything, and there's the whole internet. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna listen to myself, and like I think you guys would agree with this. Is it very, very hard to find someone who is loyal to, that you love, that you see eye to eye, you can take on life with in this world today, in this society today? It's very tough, wouldn't you say?
In general, yes, but I would say
okay, that's fine. In general, I think I found a girl who I enjoy to take life on with, and I think
Seems to me like you found somebody that you can, I want to say, be with, that actually helps you with your goals.
yes.